It was a 2-8 season last year in 2018 for the Fredericktown Blackcats, but that record doesn't necessarily tell of the improvement they made from a year prior in 2017. The Blackcats saw their margin of defeat drop dramatically in 2018, and when a second chance to play the Central Rebels came around in the state tournament, they were much more competitive. Looking now at 2019, though, head coach Chuck Ford says it all starts with a senior class that he is very complimentary of.
And we've got probably the best group of seniors we've had in the 4 years since I've been back, and the best, most athletic first group of kids we've had in a long time here. So we feel pretty good about that, but I think depth is our biggest concern right now.
That lack of depth has the starters on this team knowing that they must provide more than they normally would. Senior offensive lineman and defensive lineman Trevin West talks about the expectations that come with a, well, short bench.
We only have 5 O-linemen, varsity as it is right now, and then we have 4 defensive linemen that are varsity, true varsity players. So we're going to have to go both ways, and we're just going to have to learn how to condition ourselves and go as hard as we can for a full game, for full 4 quarters. And Coach Ford pushing us during conditioning helps us a lot with that. So
head coach Chuck Ford is excited about linemen such as West and also the overall speed of the team.
Offensively, we have our linemen have finally grown up a little bit. 2 of them have started since they were freshmen, and they've taken a beating for 2 years, and they're finally sick and tired of it, and they're going to try to do something about it. So we've got a pretty experienced offensive line. Our quarterback is starting to know who his reads are and things like that. We've got some of the fastest receivers, wide receivers and tight ends that this school's ever seen. So, I think that's a strength for us, is we've got speed.
One of those guys with plenty of speed is senior Ethan Flanagan, who really embodies the spirit of versatility that these Fredericktown Blackcats are trying to embrace, being that the depth is not really there this year. Flanagan was a defensive back and wide receiver last year, but he's even looking at possibly quarterback this season.
It's very important. It's very important. Got to work hard each and every day. Learn more than one spot. Just do as best you can.
Fredericktown does have a lot of quality players in the starting lineup this year, but any injuries could cause quite the headache. Reese Francis is a senior defensive back and wide receiver and knows just that.
Yeah, we got to raise the intensity, be more physical out there. Can't be getting hurt or we don't have very many people left.
Despite the damage to the team an injury could cause, head coach Chuck Ford does not want his players to be worried about that at all, and in fact wants them to focus on, well, hitting some people.
Every year since I've been here, and I've been here 25 years, Fredericktown, the Blackcats are unafraid of hitting people, and we've got some hitters out here. So we're, I think that's one of our strengths defensively.
Senior Tristan Casby really senses an effort level increase with this particular senior class.
our effort, we've been working really hard the past summer and week. Our effort's really out there right now.
And as we go back to senior Trevin West, he really credits a lot of the improvements that the team has made to Coach Ford.
It means the world to us. He's the best coach we've ever had here. He's turned the football program, in my eyes, around from what it was freshman year, the switch in coaching staff from him coaching from linemen all the way up to head coach. You see a tremendous difference in the way we play, the way we hold ourselves, everything like that.
At the end of the day, and as we go full circle here for Fredericktown, the success that they'll have in 2019 will be dependent on that senior class. That's according to Coach Ford.
I told our kids yesterday, I said, in the 4 years since I've been back, this might be one of the best senior classes I've seen. And it's number-wise, it's not. I think right now we've got 8 or 9 seniors, but they're all here. And they're all taking a leadership role. They're all really good kids, strong leaders, and some of them lead with their mouth, some of them lead with their body. You just gotta know who to watch and who to listen to.
The Fredericktown Blackcats high school football team gets their season started Friday, August 30th at home against Kennett. For Regional Radio Sports, I'm Nick Lewis.